In this video, I'm going to be upgrading my Meteor 75 Pro and taking it from looking like this to looking like this and showing you how you can do the same. Quick shout out to PCBWay, thank you for sponsoring this video, more about them in a second. Step 1, design. I'm going to be custom making all of the parts in this video, as well as making my own batteries, because I want it to be the most premium that it could possibly be. Now that I have a plan, let's get to work. I'm logging on to Onshape to start the painful process of design. After many hours of Onshape and about 2 weeks of waiting, all the parts are here. For starters, we have the carbon fiber frame, as well as a new electronics mount and TPU canopy. Now that everything's here, let's start the build. While I build, I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, PCBWay. PCBWay made this video possible by custom machining and 3D printing all of these parts for me. Ordering from them was super easy, and it only took me around 10 minutes to upload all of the parts. I highly recommend ordering from them, and all of the parts came out super high quality. Another great thing about PCBWay is that they do everything: CNC machining, 3D printing, and PCB design, all in one stop. This is great because I can do an entire project only using PCBWay, and I don't have to worry about ordering parts from 10 different websites. Another huge way to support me is by clicking the link below, and as a bonus you'll get $5 off your first order. Now back to the video. Alright, so this is Zach from the future. We've had a pretty giant mistake. I was using this one design with the base that holds all the electronics here, with these standoffs that are 3D printed. They're like this, and then that would fit onto all the electronics, which is how the original way that the design works, and on the original one it kept breaking for me. So I'm going to be changing it and using a screw that screws up through here, or a bolt that fixes all the way through here to the top with a nut either at the top or the bottom, to make sure everything is way stronger. So instead of having these layered plastic bits, it's a whole metal piece. Let's do that. Alright, let's continue the build. Now I'm removing the old screws in preparation for the new hardware. Now I'm going to install the new mounting plate and screw in the new bolts to secure the boards. Now is the final step of screwing in the bolts and tightening the nuts that secure the plate. The drone is finally complete, so let's see if it arms.
Telemetry connected.
Let's go! Now that I know it can arm, I'm gonna fix the motor joints and see if I can give it any throttle. With all this complete, we're moving on to step 2, batteries. This is by far the most crucial step of the build because it's what allows the drone to fly for over 20 minutes. The first thing I'm doing is sanding the ends of the batteries so that I can solder to them. Next, I'm wiping them down with isopropyl alcohol to clean off any of the metal dust. Next, I'm adding flux to the ends of the battery so I can solder. After all that, I can finally start soldering. I also bought this new charger so I can charge these batteries, and there'll be links to everything I use in the description. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the build, but I used electrical tape to cover up the wires and finished soldering the wires to the ends of the battery. With the battery complete, I'm going to plug it in and see if it charges. This is homemade fly on cell, test 1. We're gonna go for the arm. Come on, please work. Yes! Alright. Now that we know the drone can arm, I'm gonna continue charging the battery and then try and see if the drone can actually fly.
Telemetry lost.
Unfortunately, the battery could not hold enough voltage for the drone to fly. There's a couple reasons this could be. The solder pads might not be big enough on the ends of the batteries, or the battery might just not have a high enough discharge rate. Either way, I'm not going to risk trying to get it to fly and having it disarm midair. So we're going to scratch the batteries for now, and maybe I'll do another battery build in a future video. In summary, would I recommend building this drone? Probably not. The Meteor 75 is already a really good drone. You don't really need to add all of this. But it is pretty cool to unlock that last little bit of performance with it. I'll have all of the stuff I used in this video in the video description, so if you want to click on that stuff, it really helped me. And thank you once again to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. It really helped me out. I'm going to end the video with some clips that I recorded of the drone, just showing off the crazy amount of performance that this little micro drone has.
Welcome to HDX.
Land side fly, can't stop, won't stop, hit the skyline while everybody else flies, cause I'm downright keeping things on lock, I'm about mine, sipping on the proof shots. Land side fly, can't stay in one place, we the outside, going at it all day till it's nighttime. Now I can't see straight, but it's alright, I'm doing things my way. I'm going out now, I'm going out now, I'm going. Stay out of my business, attitude switching, no speed limit, chrome heart dripping, righting my wrongs, brighten that picture, future so blurry, couldn't frame it with a filter, so don't know how I act, babe.